Hello and welcome. This is the continuation of my PO Definitive Edition playthrough on the PlayStation 5 with 100% kills. And as you can see here, this is our first new enemy, the Amazon. What you want to do is work your way in kind of a zigzag pattern using the large pillars as cover, because the hit scanner enemies can hit you from a long distance, and sometimes the projectiles do track, so it's a little bit hard to dodge if you're not under cover. So just keep that in mind. As with most first-person shooters from this generation, trying to stay on the move quite a little bit will help you avoid being hit. And you can use these ledges right here to take the enemies out where they can't hit you. Again, I'm doing a zigzag pattern going across, taking out the enemies. And if you get pretty close to the Amazons, like any other enemy, if you're hitting them with melee, they can get stunned and they won't be able to attack back. And as you see here, there's a little bit of floatiness to the jumping mechanics within PO'd. You just need to get used to it and how far you can actually move with a running jump. We hop down into that little area right there to pick up the laser pistol. It's the BFD-90. Again, just take your time going through this first section. There are plenty of health and ammo pickups, and the Amazons each will drop a energy pack for more ammo for your laser pistol, the BFD-90. And here's another new enemy for us. It's the Incubus, these little bats. And I would not waste your time trying to throw the butcher knife at them. The projectile of the butcher knife is far too slow to catch up with the maneuverability of the Incubus. So use your BFD-90, and if you can, for most of this, I would use the butcher knife to take out the Amazons and the BFD-90 to take out the Incubus and any other enemies that are at a distance, if you can. You probably saw right there's a little teleporter. We'll take that in a little bit. Trigger this switch here. It starts lowering and raising a section of wall, and I'll show you that soon enough. Just continue to work your way around methodically, taking out the Amazons using the ledges as cover. Now, if you notice on this little section of walkway, there were some footprints. I'll show you what those do in a moment. You see it already spawned one. When you step across one, it will spawn an enemy. And if you don't ever touch this section of the map, there's going to be enemies that don't populate. You won't be able to get 100% kills. Need to take out these Incubus real quick. If you see here, when you step on those, they populate a little box here, and I'm not hitting it too well. If you hit all 4 of those, see it's spawned another enemy, another Amazon. Let's take her out. Okay, as you see, let's step on this and it has a little box that will be in front of you. You have to be facing the direction of the feet. If you hit it, it'll turn green. And what ultimately this does is it will allow you to be able to walk across the platform there to the exit. I don't believe I'm going to do that since we will be getting the jetpack here in just a moment. And we're taking some fire. It's best just to use the BFD-90 for that, but we're low on ammo, so let's just go take care of the other enemies. We're not going to be using the walkway method anyway, but you've seen all 4. You just have to hit them. Let's go ahead and take this teleporter. Be careful up here in this section because there's lots of enemies firing at you, and if you stay on the move, as I said before, you'll take substantially less damage, even though Ox is pretty tanky. And be careful with your running jumps. As you just saw there, Ox is also fairly floaty. It's not like other games of this era. When he jumps, he makes a pretty good distance, especially at a running jump. So, if I was you, and you're used to other games of this type, I would jump earlier than expected if you're not wanting to overshoot your target. Pick up some health and ammo, and you'll notice that I've switched to a walking speed up here. I do that because the ledges are a little precarious and he is a little floaty in his movement. This is the section of the walkway, or the walls, that when I hit that switch, it started raising and lowering. Let's pick up the health. As you see, I missed that jump. He's got, Ox has ups, so just be mindful of that if you're not used to playing this game. And I've played through this game at least once before back on the original 3DO hardware. And you just gotta get used to his movement speed because he can fall off the ledge. See, I jumped away early and still made the jump right there. So just be mindful of his movement until you get used to it. And on this little area right here, this is where we're going to get our jetpack. And this jetpack actually predates the jetpack that is within Duke Nukem 3D. And it is executed very well, I believe. We're just going to go around, pick up any health pickups and ammo that we see. Also, one of the mechanics of the jetpack, if you have it equipped, you won't be able to hurt yourself on the damaging floors, and if you just walk off a ledge with the jetpack equipped and running, you won't just fall and take fall damage. That's one benefit of the jetpack as well. Let's go back up here and get this petroleum pickup. That way we've got some more fuel. There, we're pretty well loaded up for the end of this level. And you see those two walkways right there, they're lit up green. If the other two were lit up green, you'd be able to just come right across here and not take any damage. Okay, that's it. We're ready to exit the level. That's 100% kills. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you got some value out of it, and I hope to see you next time, because I'm enjoying this playthrough, and I hope you are as well. And until then, I'm out. Bye.